welcome you for this JV matchup here at the Hyder Center here as the Creighton Prep Junior Jays and the Bell West Thunderbirds get set to take on this JV matchup here as the tip-off is about to become underway. As the tip, it is won by the Thunderbirds as it will started. Here's Eldon Turner as Preston Ames are up here, and then here's Carson Ames just short of the marker, and an offensive rebound made. This time it's Jaden Jackson, and banks the three in to start the game off the offensive rebound from the far side. As here is Ed Huebner trying to make it outside, a three-pointer just off the mark, and an offensive rebound by Davon Hall, the freshman. And an errant pass, and it will go to the Jays off the Thunderbirds. So early start for Bell West as Tolliver will take it out. Marquise Tolliver will take it out from the inbound as he gives it over at a Huebner, Jaden Betanu. And now here's Joey Rieschel moving around, and here's Betanu from the corner near side. As loses possession of the ball, and it will stay with the Junior Jays. Inbound about to come in by Joey Rieschel. He gets it away. This time it's Huebner over to Tolliver at the top. Here's Joey Rieschel off the mark. Rebound by Carson Ames as he gives it over to Jaden Jackson. Here's to the far side goes Carson Ames, and another three-pointer, too strong. A rebound by Hall, and here's another action made, and off the deflection of a pass. Here goes Preston Ames. This time here's a three-point shot. A foul has been made, and he'll go to the line for, looks like he'll go to the line for three this time off the foul from the three-point line, and this will be Jaden Jackson this time. And off a couple bounces, and it goes through for his first one as the 3 points will come about ready to come around as the first one is up and good. Or crushing the second one up and good. Makes his first two, and he is not good at his third one, and it's a rebound by Ed Huebner as the Marquise Tolliver will take it. This time as Jaden Betanu trying to drive for the corner, and correction, to the basket, and he gets it. And this is to get the first points of the game for the Junior Jays. Preston Ames this time. To the far side is Hall, and a deflection takeaway. This time it's Rieschel, and Ames tries to deflect the pass, but instead it'll be a foul, and Rieschel will go to the line this time. As Preston Ames just getting a little too strong, and good job by Jerry Rieschel to draw the foul and go to the line as he makes his first free throw this time. Two for two. Prep down by one as the start of this game. Here is Eldon Turner over to Ames. Turner over to Jaden Jackson, making little moves, deflected by Rieschel, and a whistle is called, and I believe it's going to be a foul on Jaden Jackson. As Jaden Betanu will take this time, as here's Jack Piernicki. First time we said his name today, as here is Ed Huebner trying to make moves around the near side as Tolliver takes his pass. Speeds toward the basket and has it taken away by Preston Ames as a deep pass looking for Davion Hall. And you can tell he's kind of frustrated with that, and rightly so, as the pass is just off his fingertips, and it'll go possession of Crane Prep. As Piernicki takes the inbound for Jaden Betterneal. And a great pass, it's Betterneal, and for the corner, Hubner, back to Piernicki. Piernicki making moves from the around the area as Tolliver trying to cut around, and here is Ed Hubner, far side three, and it's good. And that gives Crane Prep the lead, 7-5. Here's Eldon Turner, taking it easy over to Preston Ames. Ames finding a opening as here is Eldon. Eldon Turner takes the basket and the foul. Looks like the foul was called on Jaden Betterneal this time. As Eldon Turner will try to get his one free throw, gets a rebound, but it looks like it was going to be over the top of looks like a foul will be named on Magai Chan this time, who just checked in. Here's Owen Shakowski taking the inbound as Marquise Tolliver takes it slowly. As guarded by Turner, as Tolliver back to Tolliver. He'll take a step-up three, just short, and it's an offensive rebound. No, it will not be an offensive rebound, as it's Preston Ames with the ball this time, running around down court. Eldon Turner over to Donovan Whitfield, and back to Jaden Jackson. As a pass off the mark, looking for two of his teammates, but instead of it goes wide. It'll be Prep basketball as the game tied at 7. Shakowski over inbounding it. It's Marquise Tolliver. He gives it over to Ed Hubner as Shakowski looking for the offense that Prep really needs. Here's Tolliver, and a battered away. And this looked like that was Eldon Turner swatting away from Marquise Tolliver. Great job by him from A, swatting the ball away, and B, not getting the foul, which is a great job. Reshul to Tolliver on the easy inbound as he makes a move. Tolliver taking it easy as he cuts the line, and over to Ed Hubner, deep three, and he has it from the corner far side and gets it, and that gives Prep the lead back again. So far, so good this first quarter by both teams. This time it's Jaden Jackson trying to look for the three, and open is Carson Ames, and that is off the mark as Tolliver takes it off the rebound, tops the pass from the rebound by Ed Hubner. Tolliver, we said his name quite a bit today, and it spins away and gets the basket to go. Here's Jaden Jackson. It's a 5-point lead for Prep. Here's Preston Ames over to Donovan Whitfield. We haven't seen his name much, and an immediate answer made by Preston Ames. And that cuts the lead closer this time. As Tolliver over to Ed Hubner trying to create some space. Here's Reshul. And here's Jack Gruey. Shakowski trying to find some, and Tolliver finds some space for the pass. As Gruey trying to make some space, and here's back to Tolliver off. We've seen a lot of these passes from top of the arc. as you see Tolliver again. Shakowski, and here's Rishel, a three. Another three made by Prep as Rishel this time gives Prep increases the Prep lead. Here's Donovan Whitfield. Here now over to Jaden Jackson, over to Preston Ames trying to make a response. Here's a deep three and gets it this time. It's Jaden Jackson. And another answer made here by the Thunderbirds as Tolliver will take the inbound, and here's Himner in a deep three. It's a little too far, and a rebound made. Jaden Jackson trying to find some space and gets the basket to go. The game is tied as Guy Chan makes it and takes it home. Seems so far great play by both of these teams as Hubner with the ball and loses his footing or loses his control of the ball. It doesn't get the shot to go, and it's a rebound this time. It's Preston Ames as he's trying to make some space, and a whistle has been blown, and it'll look like it'll be a foul on Owen Shakowski. He will Preston Ames makes his first free throw as Edmund Knight will be coming in here for Ed Hubner as second free throw will be coming up with just under 40 seconds to go here in this first quarter. And he's 2 for 2. That gives as Davon Hall will be coming back in as Bell West takes its lead back this time. Seen early press this time as Rishel, and now here's Emmett Knight as take it over to Jack Gruey as Marquise Tolliver takes the handoff from Jack Gruey as clock goes down. As making some moves. And a three-pointer, just too strong. Offensive rebound by Shakowski with 10 about. And takeaway this time, it's Carson Ames taking Jaden Jackson, looking a deep three, and just off the mark. And Bell West will take a 2-point lead after 1 quarter of play. Let's get started with the second quarter here. This is JV game between both Prep and Bell West. As here's Marquise Tolliver. We've seen a lot of him the first quarter as Ed Hubner taking it around. Here's Joey Reischel, bangs it again from the far side corner. We've seen a lot of that today as Prep retakes the lead. Here's Jackson Sweevy. And here's a deep three and immediate response again. This time it's Eldon Turner. This is Marquise Tolliver taking it easy. We've seen a lot of that going both easy and going speeding up, of course, like Ed Humner right now. As Emmett Knight takes it over back to Humner and loses almost the possession of the ball and banks it. A great bank shot as the game is back now tied. An immediate three, Jackson Sweevan. It looks like it'll be a foul called. It looked like Jack Grew trying to get the possession of the ball as Carson Ames looks like he gets the foul as Marquise Tolliver is taking it this time. As a quick pass, Joey Reischel with a great play, and that gives another basket this time. And here's Davon Hall and another quick basket immediately. This as we've seen a lot of fast action right now as Marquise Tolliver trying to spinning around, finds a roll and a roll in for a basket as Tolliver takes it for another shot. As this time Preston Ames, and now here's Jackson Stweeve as Davon Hall gets to the rebound, and this time it's Hazard. This time another tied game upon right now as Marquise Tolliver over to, still having the ball, correction. As here's finally getting over Jack Grewy, and now here's Joey Reischel, another three, and off the mark. Rebound by Sweeve as a shot. Preston Ames it backing up and it has another shot made as off the rebound, correction, and here is as Marquise Tolliver looking, and now here's Joey Reischel as mixture between both Joey Reischel and Marquise Tolliver, and now trying to find some place to go with the ball, and now he gives it to Joey Reischel, trying to almost lose his possession as Jack Grewy gets the bucket and the foul. A great play made by Jack Grewy, fighting for that basket, and he does so and draws the foul. He gets excited right after, and he'll go to the line for one. As the free throw is off the mark and too strong, it's a rebound by Preston Ames as taking it is Jaden Jackson, back to by Preston, and looks like a foul is called this time. Looks like it was on Emmett Knight for the foul, called for the foul, as 2 shots will be coming for Preston Ames. First free throw, making it, and as Pierre will be coming in into the game, as second free throw will be up and good, and it's back to another tie game. Looks like Carson Ames will be coming in as Ed Humner. We've seen a lot of action from him as he makes around moves, and over to over to Tolliver. Trying to make his way. Tolliver and now here's Eddie Humner, top of the key. It looks like he'll take a mid-range shot off the mark. Rebound is Davon Hall. Here's Eldon Turner, and looks like a travel will be called. As turnover made, it will go possession to the Jays. As here's Gruey off the inbound from Humner, and it goes back to him. And has the space, takes it, and over to Emmett Knight. Over Marquise Tolliver. As Jack Gruey, weird pass. Here's Piernicki, and rolling in on a great shot by Jack Piernicki as gives Prep back the lead as Davon Hall. Now Eldon Turner trying to find space, and now corner three, Carson Ames too strong. Rebound Emmett Knight as Marquise Tolliver takes it once again like he usually does, as taking it easy this time. And a straight up three, it's good. Marquise Tolliver increases the Prep lead, and trying to do a great steal from Jack Gruey, and he gets it, but unfortunately it does go out of bounds, however. But a great athletic play by him. Hayden Schultz, first time he comes on the court, will take it to the inbound as Eldon Turner, and a steal this time off the pass. It's Joey Rischel. Great play, great defense has been played by Prep as Tolliver over to the Emmett Knight as Piernicki looking and trying to shot a little too short. It's taken, and now Marquise Tolliver trying to make some moves. Are coming up on 2:20 as Tolliver trying to go in for an easy layup. Instead, it rolls out. Here's the rebound by Jackson Steweve. As a three will be put up and off the mark. Tolliver this time with the rebound. As trying to make some space and loses possession of the ball. And now and it'll call an over and back on the. Look like it'll be over back on the Jays, and some of the Prep fans are not really happy with that call, but we've seen a lot of passing right around midcourt, and as Hayden Schultz will take the inbound as he has the ball right now, and it's over to Jackson Steweve. As Davon Hall, too strong of a shot, and the rebound was made by Owen Glogowski. As Marquise Tolliver, we've seen him a lot today. A good game for him. The same with Joey Rischel, who draws the foul right now. As he'll go to the line and he'll shoot a couple. Right around 1:30 left to go this half. As great job by Joey Rischel drawing the foul, as he will make his first free throw. And lining up for his second free throw, and that's also good too. He is 2 for 2. A 7-point ball game. I believe this is the largest lead Prep has had today. And going fast pace is Bell West, now they'll take it slow as Preston Ames and Eldon Turner. Now over to a quick shot, nearly rebound by Davon Hall, and a whistle has been blown by. It'll look like it'll be a foul on Ed Humner. As Eldon Turner will take it from the baseline as Davon Hall takes the quick inbound as a shot from the near side off the mark. Shot off the mark by Carson Ames as Joey Richo with the ball and just had the rebound as he quickly tries to get it over as Owen Glogowski has the ball now over to the near side. Now Jack Piernicki. 3 guys on him and loses possession of the ball. This time it's Preston Ames and a whistle has been blown. And Joey Richo will be called for the foul as here's Stweeve with the ball. Now here's Ames now over. This time it's Eldon Turner and open lane look and a bank in. This time it's Jackson Stweeve. And he cuts down the prep lead as Emmett Knight will take the ball. Coming up on under 20 seconds to go. As he'll take it slowly. And now trying to look for an open look as Humner trying to look for a clean shot, and that'll take us to the end of this first half as Prep with a 5-point lead over Bellevue West. And we will see you after half. we welcome back from halftime as the Creighton Prep Junior Jays and the Bell West Thunderbirds take off in this JV matchup as Prep has a 5-point lead coming out of halftime, 33-28. As inbound, it will be taken as Eldon Turner takes it as from the top it is, and now over to Eldon Turner trying to make people man miss and takes a big three and off the mark. Offensive rebound by Hall as trying to make a shot, and instead it goes into the arms of Ed Hubner as Tolliver this time takes it. As Jack Gruey trying to make some space, and now here is Ed Hubner again over to Joey Reichel. Marquise Tolliver was guarded by Jaden Jackson as Batanyu and draws the foul. Trying to create some space, and Batanyu draws the foul as Tolliver this time. Over Batanyu, and it looks like a foul will be called this time. At first, I thought it was going to get called for a goaltend, but instead it will be a foul this time as Jaden Batanyu will be going for the line. First free throw just off the mark. Going in for the second free throw. And he'll be 1 for 2. Here's Jackson's sweep over to the top. Now over to, and a foul has been drawn and called as Jack Gruey will be called for the foul. As going to the line will be it'll look like it'll be Jaden Jackson going to the line. Or correction, that's Eldon Turner as he misses his first free throw. Second free throw will be being around, and it's good. It's back to a 5-point game. Here's Batanyu trying to create some space, and now finds an opening and a wide pass. A great save by Jack Gruey as Tolliver takes the ball. Ed Hubner now over to Joey Reichel. Back to Batanyu. And a deep three, Joey Reichel too strong as it bounces off. Looks like it bounced off the foot of it looks like it bounced off the foot of somebody, but it will still go to the possession of the Thunderbirds. Taking it this time is Eldon Turner passing around. This is now taking it is Turner. Trying to look the pass, and now here's Jackson Stewie as he does pass it. And off of the mark for the shot is Jaden Jackson as Tolliver takes the ball this time. Both of these teams have only scored this first half, all of them by 1 free throw made, only 1 point each. So not a lot of action. It's been cooling off as Batanyu just off the mark on that shot. As taking the ball is Jaden Jackson, taking it back up top. And passing around, here's Stewie. And Now the ball is Jaden Jackson has a deep three, and a foul is called. And it'll look like it'll be a possibly a 3-point play, as Tolliver will be called for the foul in the act of shooting for three. Looks like Jackson Stwee will be going for trying to get 3 shots here trying to get his first three, trying to get his first points off for the three free throws, and he'll miss the first one. Redeems himself with a second free throw, good. Trying to make some more action here, and he'll go 2 for 3 from the line. Here's Jack Gruey over to Ed Huebner, trying to move his way down the middle of the court. Now over to Gruey, trying to find space and gets fouled. Trying to race toward the basket, and a great job of catching the foul this time. And he will be going up and trying to get 2 free throws, as first one is good. Back to a 5-point game, right around 5 minutes to go, as second free throw coming up for Gruey. And he hits it. And it looks like some substitution will be coming in coming up here for prep, as they do a pause in action. And here's Eldon Turner taking the ball quickly over to Davon Hall. All looking his way back to Eldon Turner. Here's Stwee over, finding a open and just short shot. It'll rebound by Evan Knight. Evan Knight with the short pass by Stwee, as Rischel taking it, and now here's Emmett Knight. Knight finding his way over to Gruey. Joey Rischel, a tough basket, and it lays in. Joey Rischel with a great play, and the lead is back up to 7. Davon Hall, Jaden Jackson to Eldon Turner. Back to Jackson, and tries to get the shot, and it breaks through. Shakowski from the inbound, as Knight takes it. Trying to look for some energy, or trying to look for some place to shoot, and a whistle has been blown. It looks like Jaden Jackson will be called for a foul, as he will get off the court, as the bench, as Rischel to inbound over Shakowski. Jack Gruey over to Rischel and back to him, as he'll go for the shot just off the marker, and it's a rebound by Hall. Racing down, and the whistle's blown. Look like it'll be a foul on Emmett Knight this time. Trying to make inbound made by Jaden Jackson over to Davon Hall. And a flip pass made this time, and a bounce ball fighting around. And it looks like a timeout has been called by some team, as a great athletic play by Jack Gruey and Joey Rischel, trying to get the ball back to them. Inbound this time by Jaden Batanu over to Marquise Tolliver. Over to Shakowski at the top of the key. Here's Batanu trying to get the pass, but he draws the foul, but no shot. And it looks like Batanu will... Looks like he'll go back to the line. He'll shoot. Try and shoot for two as he'll take... That will be the 5th foul on Bell West in this third quarter, but still quite a bit of time left as Batanu just off the mark from his free throw. As Batanu will be 1 for 2. Back to a 6-point game. Jaden Jackson over to Steve, to Davon Hall. And a easy 3 made. This time it's Jaden Jackson. And that takes it back to a 3-point game. This time, a great replay by him as Tolliver. And a quick basket and a quick response this time as Marquise Tolliver takes it in for 2. Here's Steve. Jackson Sweeve now over to Jaden Jackson. Trying to move his way and and gets over Jackson Sweeve. Back to Jaden Jackson. Now here's Davon Hall. Quick pass. Just too strong. It's a rebound by Jack Rui. Taking it easy as Marquise Tolliver now going pretty quickly as trying to make some action here for Prep as Tolliver defended by Jaden Jackson, and he'll take it and loses possession of the ball, and it's a turnover this time by Guy Chan as he gives it to Jaden Jackson. We've seen a lot of said his name quite a bit today as the foul will be called this time. It'll be as Jackson will be inbounding as Rishel will go to the bench. Eldon Turner comes back in, and a 3-point made this time. Coming off it's Jaden Jackson again, and it's back to a 2-point game. As Marquise Tolliver trying to make some action. Here's Jack Rui, far side 3, and just off the mark, and a rebound by Davion Hall. As losing possession is Turner as Davon Hall takes it. And it looked like a timeout will be called on, it'll be taken a timeout by Bellevue West. It's a 2-point game here at the Hyder Center here at Creighton Prep. Coming out of the timeout, 1:20 left to go. Prep so far with the lead, up by 2 as Eldon Turner up to off the mark is too strong as Jackson Steve, but an offensive rebound taken by Jaden Jackson. And a whistle has been blown. It'll be a foul looked like it'll be on Ed Humaner. This time it's Eldon Turner and trying to get the ball, and a deep three just off the mark, and a offensive rebound by Tolliver as he'll try and take it. Look like a little trying to give it. Here's Shakowski over to Glogowski. Betanu just bouncing off the mark and taken away by the Thunderbirds as Jaden Jackson trying to get the ball, and a travel has been called this time. Jaden Jackson doing a great play to try and get this ball into the basket, but instead he'll be called for a travel. Possession going to Prep as Tolliver will take it in with under 30 seconds to go, now under 25, correction. Defended by Turner's Tolliver. Trying to find his way, a great defense. And a great play made. Marquise Tolliver just edging out the defenders, and the shot is short, and it's a 4-point game going into the fourth quarter between Prep and Bell West. Take you back here to the Hyder Center as fourth quarter is underway here. Here coming up tonight as Gruey over to Rishol, trying to do a little bit of a shake around. I don't know how you call that, but that is a great shot. It's back to a 6-point game here for Prep. Eldon Turner this time. Over to Jackson. Seen a lot of both of them today. Trying to, look like a travel has been called. It looks like a travel called on Jaden Jackson trying to get up to the pass, and as Jaden Betanu will throw the inbound over to Tolliver. Trying to, and a quick off the mark for the pass, and another steal pass. It's Ed Humaner. And call it out of bounds. It looks like Jack Gruey was out of bounds, and the fans are not very happy with that call. And I didn't really see it from here either. But possession goes to the Thunderbirds as Preston Ames over to Dweeb. As a basket made this time. It was Stweeve. And a whistle has been called, and it looks like a foul is called on. Looks like it was on Marquise Tolliver. It looked like he got a little bit of action right there with on the inbound, as inbound taken this time, and a easy pass, and it'll go to the possession of Creighton Prep, as off of great defense made by Joey Rischel and Ed Huebner, as Battaglia takes the inbound. Great defense by Papio South with pressing, and now they will take it back out. Ed Huebner taking now Joey Rischel, trying to make some plays, and just shot too strong, and it'll go to the Thunderbirds this time. Taking this time, it goes Eldon Turner. Now over to Preston, and a blocking has been called this time. Jack Gruey called for the foul this time. And a lot of the Prep fans were not happy with that, and as Gruey gets called for his second foul of the day, as Preston Ames will go to the line. It'll be a 1-for-1 shot. He misses the first one, as Marquise Tolliver takes it. Trying to go slow, back to a 4-point game. Looking. Trying to find his way as far side Huebner. Looking now, Rischel, 3. Just off the mark. And a foul has been called. Jackson Stweeve. Trying to make some action right here, as Battaglia will make the inbound this time. Over to Huebner near the near side. Battaglia, open layup, and has it immediately. He deserves that, as he makes a great play to get himself wide open. It's a 6-point game. Stweeve off the mark, too strong. Offensive rebound, and Tolliver takes it away. Speeding his way up. Trying to find the basket. No whistle first time, and Jack Gruey there to clean it up and increase this lead. And looks like a little bobble and it'll stay with Bellevue West this time. Bellevue West trying to hang in there. Preston Ames this time, and a ball over the head, and that's an over and back. Just not a good pass this time, and a foul has been called. Creighton Prep with the foul, and we'll take a break. Out of the timeout this time. Hubner at the inbound this time, coming up on 5:20 to go, and with an 8-point lead for Prep, as this time it's Jaden Batanu trying to move around and trying to fight for the basket, just rolling off from the short shot, taking away Davion Hall, as Ames tries to get it, but looks like Davion Hall was there to clean it up. As looks like whistle's been blown. It looks like it'll be going to the it will be going to the Thunderbirds this time, as Preston Ames trying to or correction. Or it will go to the Thunderbirds ball, as Preston Ames trying to inbound it, and now here's Eldon Turner, defended by Marquise Tolliver, trying to make moves and trying to end this 5-point deficit, whose Prep has been taking this first half. As a mid-range shot is good, a great mid-range shot, and it's a 4-point game. Ed Hubner this time, trying to move his way. Now back to Marquise Tolliver, trying to take it easy, and now trying to do more action. Trying to take a round, and a block has been called. Whistle down on the floor, as that'll be now they will go to the Marquise Tolliver will go to the line this time, and now that it'll put them in the bonus this time. It'll be 1 for 1 here for Marquise Tolliver with right around 4:17 here to go. First free throw is off the mark, and that gives Papio South the ball. Jaden Jackson trying to move his way. You have to find a way to get some points on the board, as it is off the mark for the shot is Eldon Turner. And now Joey Reichel with the rebound, as Tolliver takes it, moving his way. And Eddie Hubner taking it, almost loses possession from here. Takes it mid-range, and looks like a foul has been called. It'll look like it'll be on Bell West. Coming up on 3:39 to go. Looking for an increase to the Prep lead, as Eddie Hubner goes to the line for a 1-on-1. As he makes his first. As that is the 8th foul on Bell West. Both teams have 8 fouls. Coming up as Eddie Hubner adds again to the score. 6-point lead. As it looks like it's Eldon Turner trying to make his way. Here's Davon Hall. And it looks like a charge is called. Davon Hall believe it got pretty strong. Or correction, the foul is called on Prep this time, and that will put Davon Hall to the line. And looks like a little bit of mix-up here by the officials right now, as and trying to make some adjustments here, as Davon Hall will be a 1-on-1 from the line. Banks the first one. And it will just be one shot correction. As it's a 4 or 3-point game. Trying to move his way is Betanu. And Marquise Tolliver trying to now with the ball as gives it far side. Betanu and now Marquise Tolliver off. Now here's Betanu. Here's Ed Huebner. Now Marquise Tolliver trying to still making his way. Now Jack Gruby. Here's Joey Rischel. Foul and the one. Amazing play made by Joey Rischel trying to fight his way, and he gets the and one from his 2-point basket. That's the play that Prep really needs here as the clock continues to tick down. And first free throw is off the mark, and a rebound. This time it's Davon Hall. Making his way, Jaden Jackson. And gets the foul and one, an immediate answer this time by the Bell West And a foul and one, as it looks like it's by Jaden Jackson. Trying to, and it looks like Owen Glogowski will come into the lineup. Trying to come and make it interesting, which they certainly have for Bell West, and they certainly have done so. And the free throw rolls off. And great, now they're starting to do some pressing as Marquise Tolliver defended by Eldon Turner. Now speeding his way. Trying to make his way, Jack Gruby. No whistle called. It looked like it was trying to get a little push off as Owen Glogowski to Jack Gruby, making his way on. Trying to move around and now trying to take it steady with coming up on under 2 minutes left. Marquise Tolliver over to Ed Huebner, and a foul is called. Looks like he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Ed Huebner going to the line, 1 for 1. Prep trying to find a way to make its way out and escape here with the win, as it's 2 shots on correction. It's a shooting 2. Now both teams are in the double bonus. It's a 5-point game off the 2 free throws. The ball taken this time, and a timeout called by Bell West, which is a very smart thing with 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. In this JV game between Bell West and Prep. have the timeout from Bell West, as inbound will be, the possession will be Bell West, as Eldon Turner, now Jaden Jackson, a deep three, just short, and better new, and a jump ball will be made. And a lot of confusion going on from everybody on the Bell West side and the prep side, and possession arrow does say it'll go to the Bell West, as a foul is called. It looked like to be Hubner will be called for the foul this time, as Ames will go to the line for shooting 2 this time. As first free throw is off the mark this time. Trying to stay in it, Bell West, and he is 1 for 2 from the line. It's a 4-point game. Veteran trying to make it around. Jack Gruey racing towards, and loses possession of the ball. And it'll go to Bell West this time after a little bit of a loose possession here, as Bell West will have the ball now, as Ames will take it and now have the ball right now. Eldon Turner, and gets the ball swatted away. This time it's Ed Hubner trying to swat around, and looks like a foul has been called this time. An amazing play made by the defense for the prep. And 2 shots will be coming up. Marquise Tolliver will go to the line, and a timeout called. Bellevue West will be called for the timeout. A lot of great action here tonight, coming up under a minute to go here between the JV matchup between Bell West and Prep. Out of a timeout here. Taking Marquise Tolliver, about to come up for 2 shots from the free throw line. Well, 2 shots will try to be attempted. First one just coming up short. Trying to sneak away here from this exciting matchup we've seen this evening. And he's 1 for 2, 56-51. Whatever you have to do for Bell West, you have to do it in a hurry. Eldon Turner. Jackson Stewie, no, back to Jaden Jackson. and trying to do a 3, and it's a error ball as Huebner trying to take it, and open is Jack Gruey, and he'll take it still, and a forced foul has been called. Looks like it was Davion. It was Eldon Turner trying to take the foul on Jack Gruey, and you just have to do whatever you have to do to have a legitimate shot to win this game. Jack Gruey too strong on the free throw. Jack Gruey trying again on the, who is 0 for 2 this time. As coming up here, going fast down the court, and a takeaway this time at Huebner. Taking away Jack Gruey, and a maiden layup this time. And it looks like Jack Gruey, it looks like he was going down hard, and he landed somewhere near the leg region, and he is down. Great play on making in the layup to increase another lead, making a 7-point game, and Gruey with a layup, and now looked like he did a walk back to the bench where he is right now, and he has looked pretty good. As under 30 seconds away, 7-point game, and what do we have to do with any hope for Bell West? You just have to hope and trying to find something as Marquise Tolliver tries and takes it, and Huebner will call a game. Under 5 seconds, and a great win against this great Bell West JV team. Prep winning 58-51. But make sure you stick around here for the varsity game between Bell West and Creighton Prep coming up.